If you're a fan of mysterious stories and places said to be not meant for humans, then you're in the right place today. We're going to explore a real-life location nestled deep in the Canadian wilderness, a place infamously known as the Headless Valley. This land isn't just home to breathtaking landscapes and untouched forests, but also chilling murder cases, headless corpses, ancient curses, and strange creatures that science has yet to explain. Hidden deep in the remote and frozen Northwest Territories of Canada lies a vast, pristine, and nearly untouched land, Nahanni Valley, also eerily known as the Valley of the Headless Men. This area is located within the Nahanni National Park, a natural treasure of Canada and a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1978. It features towering limestone mountains, the meandering South Nahanni River, waterfalls hundreds of meters high, mysterious ice caves, and a rich diversity of wildlife. From afar, Nahanni appears to be a forgotten paradise, an unspoiled land where nature still reigns in its wildest form. But behind its majestic beauty lies a grim past, eerie legends and unexplained deaths, earning it the title of one of the most cursed and terrifying places on Earth. The indigenous Nahanni people, the first to inhabit the surrounding areas, centuries ago, sensed something deeply unnatural about the valley. Though they lived nearby, they never dared set foot in it. Passed down through generations, oral legends spoke of vengeful spirits, ghostly whispers at night, and shadowy entities, invisible to the human eye. To the Dean, Nahanni was not just dangerous, it was a cursed realm, a gateway between the world of the living and that of trapped souls. Most chillingly, the valley is tied to the ancient legend of the Naha tribe, a warrior group said to have lived deep within. The Naha were fierce raiders, known for launching surprise attacks on other tribes before disappearing into their domain. But at some unknown point, the Naha vanished without a trace. No bodies, no artifacts, no footprints, just an unsettling silence. The Dean named the valley Naha, meaning land of the Naha, as a warning that anyone who entered might never return. This mysterious disappearance not only made the valley infamous, but also cloaked it in an fog of mystery. Over time, new legends emerged, thickening the aura of dread surrounding Nahanni, a place where stunning natural beauty masks one of the most terrifying terrains known to man. 1904, two brothers in search of gold vanished in the wild during the peak of the Klondike Gold Rush. Thousands flocked to Canada's untamed north, hoping to strike it rich. Among them were Canadian brothers Frank and Willie MacLeod, who set out to conquer the treacherous Nahanni Valley, a place already feared as the land of death. They left camp in 1904, equipped with supplies, mining tools, and dreams of gold, but they vanished without a trace. 3 years later, an expedition stumbled upon an abandoned tent deep in the forest. Inside were two decaying corpses lying side by side, as if they had tried to survive together until the end. But what truly horrified the group, both bodies were missing their heads. There was no blood, no drag marks, no signs of struggle or any tool used to sever their heads. The surrounding soil was undisturbed. It was as if their heads had simply vanished into thin air. The authorities launched an investigation, but all efforts led to dead ends. The case was eventually closed with a chilling note: death by unknown causes. From then on, the name the Headless Valley began to appear on maps, marking a cursed land. 1913, Martin Jorgensen, the curse continues. 9 years later, the MacLeod tragedy seemed like a distant warning to Martin Jorgensen, a Swedish explorer. Fascinated by tales of hidden gold veins, Martin ventured into Nahanni. At first, he sent back letters, excitedly reporting the discovery of a promising gold deposit. His writing brimmed with hope. It seemed fortune had finally smiled upon him, but suddenly, all communications stopped. A year later, his camp was found burnt to ashes in a remote, lifeless stretch of the valley. In the charred remains, one blackened corpse was discovered again, headless. No signs of struggle, no blood, no skull fragments, no footprints or tracks leading to the site. No evidence at all. Just dying embers, a headless body, and the nightmare reborn. 1945. The sleeping bag corpse, silent death in the snow. In 1945, an unnamed man, a seasoned survivalist, familiar with the terrain, chose to enter the Nahanni wilderness. Dismissing the eerie stories, he carried full camping gear, self-defense weapons, and enough food to last. Then he disappeared. A search party eventually tracked him to a quiet, frigid forest. There, they found a fully zipped sleeping bag lying in the snow. They unzipped it, and just like a dark ritual repeating itself, the body inside had no head, no blood, no rips or signs of struggle, no human or animal tracks. Everything was eerily still. Once again, no answers. Once again, a headless death sent chills down everyone's spine. And once again, the haunting question, who or what is killing them, and why are their heads always gone? 1999. A group of 10 seasoned mountaineers, veterans of the Rockies and Andes, set out to conquer what they called the final frontier, Nahanni Valley, the Bermuda Triangle of Canada. After 4 grueling days through dense forest, icy rivers, and jagged cliffs, they set camp beside a sheer gorge where no previous expedition had ever stayed overnight. The September air was bone-chilling, the fire flickered weakly, and silence reigned. Then it appeared. One team member screamed, pointing at a humanoid figure crawling sideways across the cliff face. Limbs twisted unnaturally, arms bent backwards, legs twisted at odd angles, back arched, head turned 180 degrees as if detached. Someone shone a flashlight on the creature, and in that faint beam, its face was revealed, eyes rolled white, bulging as if about to fall out. Mouth agape, no teeth, just a black, soundless scream. Skin pale gray, streaked with fresh-looking blood seeping from within. A stench of rotting flesh filled the air. No one knew what it was. No one dared stay to find out. The group screamed, abandoned all gear, and sprinted through the night forest until sunrise. All survived, but one developed severe PTSD, requiring years of treatment. What they described still sparks heated debate in exploration, survival, and paranormal communities, and the most chilling question remains: if it wasn't human, what was it? Over a century, more than 40 mysterious disappearances, dozens of headless bodies, and unexplained phenomena. Here are the leading theories, ranging from scientific to supernatural. Asterisk, wild animal attacks. Some biologists suggest grizzly bears, wolves, or mountain lions might be responsible. Asterisk, but there are problems. No blood, no claw marks, no animal tracks. Bodies intact, not eaten, not mauled. And crucially, the heads were cleanly removed, as if with intent. No known predator in Canada behaves this way. This wasn't killing to eat, it was killing with purpose. Murder over gold. Could the murders stem from territorial disputes or gold greed? Plausible, but flawed. Belongings left untouched, gold gear, food, all still there. Bodies found in tents, like they were attacked while resting. No signs of struggle. And if it was for profit, why take the heads? This wasn't theft, it resembled a ritual, or a warning, an undiscovered creature. Asterisk, some cryptid researchers believe Nahanni may hide a species unknown to science, dwelling in vast geothermal cave systems, surfacing only when disturbed. Evidence includes a sprawling network of unexplored caves beneath the valley. Witnesses report strange underground echoes and muffled screams in the woods. And the creature described in 1999 defies all biological classification. A primitive hominid, an ancient biological chimera, or something entirely outside evolution. Supernatural forces. The Naha curse. Dean legends describe the Naha tribe, fierce, isolated warriors who vanished mysteriously. Locals believe they were destroyed by an ancient force, their souls trapped forever, cursing the valley. Victims are decapitated, just as the Naha allegedly did to their enemies. The region was long called Forbidden Land, where no one should trespass. Mysterious rock carvings still found, eyes, skulls, spirals like ancient worship symbols. Maybe someone or something is protecting sacred ground to this day. The Canadian government cannot explain the disappearances. Though Nahanni Valley is open to limited tourism, some areas remain strictly off-limits. Many researchers wish to go deeper, but lack of evidence, restricted access, and an ever-present fear keep everything locked in mystery. So, what do you think? Is this a supernatural phenomenon, the result of human greed, or just a terrifying coincidence? Asterisk, could a creature really be living in Nahanni? Is the Naha tribe's curse real? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a real mystery that remains unsolved.